Welcome to the weekly roundup, Division 4 time. Darcy, what tickles your fancy?
We have got North Haven took on Kilburn at Kilburn, Chick Park, so we've got 16-11, 107 to 13-11, 89, so pretty good win there, North Haven. Of course, we probably have already heard about it now, Lipson with his 4 goals. So
in a quarter, I believe.
Quarter, and I suppose he's told you guys all about it. No, good kick in there, so...
He said he would, if he had he actually hurt his knee, he's okay, but he would have kicked 16, because he was on Andy Graham, but 4 was enough, so...
He reckons that it was hard enough getting a kick listen to Andy Graham just dribble.
That's why he ran so hard with the ball to get away from him, trying to leave your opponent. So he kicked 4, Dixon 3, Merritt was their best, whilst for Kilburn.
McCallum kicked 7, and Longwood 2, Sandakoa with 2, and Foster and McCallum were in the best.
Yep, beautifully done there, boys. A really good win for North Haven. I think, as expected.
Yeah. Probably a bit closer than a lot of people expected though too, I suppose. So credit to Kilburn there.
Yeah, and
McCallum 7 goals on losing side.
Yeah, really good effort.
Nice work.
Speaking of games that didn't go as planned, Hectorville, this one was at Daly Oval, so we would have thought, oh, Hectorville, real chance here, but Eastern Park have absolutely smashed them by 108 points. 22-19, 151. Hectorville 6-7-43 have barely fired a shot.
For Eastern Park, Woodward with 5, I think. That's his first game back for the year from a misdemeanor at the end of last year, so good to see
a suspension.
Good to see Brad coming back into it. And Manson with 4, Raleigh with 3, and Williamson with 3, and Warren and Webber were in the best for Eastern Park. For Hectorville, Dars?
Yeah, we've got Mazzoni with 3, then the best players is Whitman and Mazzoni again, obviously for his 3 goals.
Yep. One team that's found their niche, it's taken a bit of time, but Jeps Cross have fitted in well into this division. I'm not sure, I can't remember who we tipped in this one, but it's a bit of a surprise. Jeps Cross 13-20, inaccurate kicking, but they've still got the chocolates. Smithfield 9-15, and look, it was all over at half time, 7-11 to 1-7, 40 points up. Jeffy's making every post a winner. We've already talked about, it's not Kovacic, how do we say it?
Kovacic.
He's won one of our awards this week as Jeps Cross's best player. Baldy kicked 4 for him. Smithfield didn't supply any goal kickers and their best player. Darcy, you've got this one in the bag.
For Smithfield, Lane, Ashby, Bellman, Humanen and Thompson.
Well done, mate.
A bit of news on Smithfield as well.
Yes.
Their full forward, Scotty Webber, who went off to Parsonsville in the YPFL, has been cleared back.
Yep.
So that's a massive bonus for Smithfield because Scotty kicked a fair few goals last year, so that'll give him a firm target up forward. So things might be turning around for the Panthers.
Well, didn't on the weekend. No, that's a good sign.
Moving forward.
And in the battle of our 2 former Southern Footy League teams, it was Edwardstown and Morphettville Park. I should know the name of that club. They had a neck-and-neck battle. Morpheville coming from behind, and it was finally Morpheville Park 10-11-71, Edwardstown 9-3-57. For the Parkers, Doak kicked 4, and Trezires was their best player.
And for Edwardstown, Cairns and Horgan with 2, and Clark with 2, and Sarah and Toll and Page, Dan Page in the best there for the Townies.
Yep, they play for a cup, I forgot the name, but really good day out there at Edwardstown Oval, enjoyed by both teams.
Did you guys pick Morpheville Park last week?
Yes.
You did, yeah. Bit of an upset, although just Edwardstown coming in the mix of things.
Morpheville Park won the week before, pretty convincingly down at the Pasty. We were talking about that, Tom and I. So
I didn't get a chance to watch this show this week. I'm very busy. So
Edwardstown just the 1 win so far this year. So whether that's a show of what they're not capable of, is it, mate? No, well done, Morpheville Park, first year in amateur league, and they're looking the goods. Yep.
Another team that's looking the goods at the moment is Colonel Light Gardens, with a very good win on the weekend, 18-15, 123 over, well, it's disappointing, Salisbury really, 11-8-74, 49-point win there.
And Colonel Light Gardens, Fleming kicked 7, Bennett with 4.
Emmett Wood, best player, and of course, 1 out of 50 like cafe vouchers, so you see this video, congratulations Emmett.
And Sloane and Bennett were in the best, and for Salisbury, Dust?
Oh, you can't do that to me the 5th time in a row. No.
Pietrutino
with 3.
Pietrutino.
Wormwood with 2 as well, so, and he got best player, Pietrutino.
Pietrutino.
He knows who he is, so well done. Best
you
player,
know your name, Jim.
Leading goal scorer, so well done.
Yeah. Jose Pietrutino. Fantastic, Jose. You know what his brother's name is? Jose B.
Be good.
Oh, God. Let's move on to this week.
Yes.
Have a quick look at the ladder.
2 undefeated teams, Colonel Light Gardens, as we said, making every post a winner, and North Haven also undefeated, and I believe, I could be wrong, Division 4, we put more effort in. That was our most highly viewed video last week, I believe. Yeah, so well done, and thanks to everyone from Division 4.
Probably Lippo watched us talk about it 20 times, eh?
Shares it on Facebook.
Yep.
Also, one of the more interesting divisions, you've got your top 2 on 3 and 0, your bottom 2 on 0 and 3. Both look capable though,
Yep.
and a good mix in between where anything can happen. Unpredictable division, one of the more exciting divisions. Let's talk about some of that excitement that might unfold this week, please, Wayne.
Okay, out to Audi Arena. We've got Eastern Park playing Jeps Cross, boys.
Third playing fifth, both teams 2 and 1. Jeps Cross, as we said, have found their niche in this division, but Eastern, it's at Audi. It's not at Eastern Park.
It's at Audi.
So the home team have to travel further than the away team. It could even things up, but Eastern Park's last game was outstanding, so that's good enough for me.
Yep, same here.
Eastern Park for me as well. Morphettville Park and Hectorville down at the pasty.
Battle of the Villes.
Yep.
So 4th versus 8th. Morphettville Park's form's better. I'd have to go Morphettville Park.
And like we've spoken about before too, it's always difficult to go down to Morphettville Park with that oddly shaped oval. I think Morphettville Park for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Finding their form in Amateur League, which is good in that division as well, so Morphettville Park for me as well.
Yes, North Haven, undefeated North Haven taking on Edwards Town, who've won 1 and lost 2.
Havens for me.
Haven for me, Towns just haven't quite kicked off yet, have they? So it's North Haven with Lippo on 5.
If Lippo's knees all right,
yeah, that's right. If he plays this week,
And even if it's not, I just think they've got the players to cover it this year, and by far the best midfield in the division. We've talked about it week after week.
Yeah.
But,
Pedersen back yet?
Pedersen back. Pedersen back.
He's back.
Yeah, so Pedersen and Bird,
last week.
2 very good footballers. Even their wingmen are good, and the big Grizzly Adams bloke in ruck, and half-back Cocciaro and the likes.
One of them, the clock back down to the Grizzly Adams.
Cocciaro still to come back.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, they're looking the goods, and they'll win.
Out at Salisbury, we got Salisbury v Kilburn.
Yeah, grand final rematch from a couple of years ago. Of course, Bourbon Gate, Bourbon in the B grade bottles. Did you read about that or hear about that?
No, I didn't.
Well, a story for another time. So the B grade apparently put bourbon in one of the bottles and that made it out in the ground, and there was smell of the bourbon. And anyway, so Kilburn would kick the last 3 goals and win a premiership. They had found a way at times, Kilburn. So will they find a way on the weekend?
I think they will.
So you do?
Yep.
Kilburn?
Yeah, Salisbury, they're struggling. They haven't won a game yet, so I think
They're bottom.
So I think Kilburn.
Padge is out injured, isn't he?
Yes.
Yep. So Kilburn for me too, I reckon. Yeah.
Let's make it unanimous. Kilburn, well, Salisbury haven't won yet, so I tend to stick with former ones.
And the last game of the round, out at Smithfield Oval, Smithfield v Colonel Light Gardens.
It's as even a game you're going to get from 1st versus 9th with a team that's 3-0 against a team that's...
Norton 3.
It really is. Smithfield could easily win this. Bellman in ruck getting first use. If Ashby fires up...
Mickey Lane off half back. Webber probably will come in and play full forward.
Colonel Light Gardens, would they have been to Smithfield before?
Can they travel that far? That's the question.
It's a long way to
That's
go.
a long way to go. I'm going to go out and let them say Smithfield.
I'm saying Smithfield too.
Yep.
I'll stick with Colonel Light Gardens. They are top. We're tipping 9th to beat top. I think that's foolhardy. So I'll stick with CLG. And I had a dream about Colonel Light Gardens last night.
Oh, God.
It wasn't just a normal footy dream. I was just down there doing stuff. They tend to always come true for me. So I'll take Colonel Light Gardens.
Okay.
I had a dream about the Bulldogs before the final series last year. I told my Bulldogs mates and they backed them. They're very happy with me. There you go.
There you go. Nostradamus here.
And I'm sure a lot of you have switched off and lost interest. But thanks for joining us this week. We'll be back next week.
See
See you
later.
guys.